All right, Hannah, we've been friends for a long time.
Yes,
We go
yes.
way, way back. In fact, I have to share the story because our moms knew each other before we knew each other.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And what was your mom doing at the time?
My mom opened up a small business. It was a consignment shop, and it was probably in 1988. So, do the math. We were
Yeah, we were young.
And I was helping her in the store behind the scenes after school on the weekends because I just kind of loved doing all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And also I got first dibs on the clothes and bags and shoes and everything that came into the consignment shops. Apparently, your mother came in with your clothing and, of course, some other things from your family.
Yep.
And I saw some stuff there that I really wanted, like I normally did. And so, we made a deal and I had those clothing. Well, we didn't realize that I was wearing your clothes.
I had no idea.
In fact, there was a family portrait that we took, and I had one of your dresses on in the portrait. And it wasn't until years later when we were in high school that you came into the house. I was always sitting on the piano, and you saw it.
I did.
And you said,
"You have my same dress." That was so funny. So I think it's so funny that our first connection with one another was through a small business.
That's right.
Your mom was an entrepreneur
Yes,
and
she was.
had a really fantastic small business.
And, entrepreneurial mindset has run through my family for a long time. So when I decided to become a small business owner, it was just a right fit. Obviously, with my mother, I grew up with her. And I credit my mom to, showing me how a woman can do these things. I mean, she was headstrong and, my dad didn't really have, he helped financially, I guess. He was the back. But my mom ran the store and she ran the show. And so she showed me at a young age, that women can do those things.
And here you are now,
Here I am.
working with me on FemFoundry.
That's right.
We finished high school, went on to college.
That's right.
You and I were college roommates.
For college
We
roommates.
became sorority sisters, go Tri Sigma.
That's right.
And then years later, you went off and got your PhD. And
in education.
Yep. And we have been friends for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been over 30 years at least.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say.
And then one day I called Hannah and was like, "Hannah, I have this idea.
Yeah.
And I know you're an entrepreneur now, but I feel like it is something that you may want to get involved in."
Yeah, and I mean, I was working for myself for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And then when Kim became an entrepreneur, she became a small business owner. I was so excited for her and, to join in on that journey. And I felt like I had something to offer you, from being in it for a few years. And just when you told me about FemFoundry, I was all in because I think it is so important for women to not feel alone in the journey. We both know how that is, and most women do, as I like to call them, solopreneurs.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to find that support. It's difficult to find connections. And so we totally need something like what we're doing and what we're growing.
Well, I'm just so delighted that you were open to coming on board to do this with me.
Yeah.
And as our chief concierge, I can't imagine anybody more perfect for this kind of a role. And it's just been so fun to be building this with one of my besties.
Thank
you.
Love you. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Seriously.
See, it's better in community.
That's right. It is. It's wonderful in community.